Hello and welcome, Cancer. This is your short zodiac message. We're going to look at highest and best messages for you around the energy of Halloween. So remember, these are collective in general, so receive only what resonates, release anything that does not. Highest and best messages for my Cancer viewers. Okay. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, so there is a decision that you're making. You may be having a very powerful realization. Your intuition is speaking to you here. Let's see what else we have. We have the King of Cups energy, so you have a lot of love of a masculine energy around you. We have the Eight of Swords energy. Okay, a bit of a back and forth. Let's clarify. Clarify the Two of Swords. We have the Fool energy, so there's a new adventure, something that you want to embrace here. Let's clarify the King of Cups. The Magician. Okay, there's a masculine here. Wanting to create something here, wanting to manifest, has resources. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. I feel like you have something that you want to do on Halloween. You don't want to feel stuck inside, or maybe, yeah, I feel like you don't want to feel stuck inside. Or maybe you don't want to feel stuck, like if this is your partner, maybe, there's something that you want to do that is on your own, okay? Maybe is not with this person. You know, there are a lot of women who are spiritual and they want to do their practices, but you know, when their husbands are around, their husbands kind of interfere with the energy, or it's hard for women sometimes to practice their spiritual practices when other people are around, right? So it could be something like that. You know, you're trying to meditate and you keep kind of getting interrupted here, or you feel just kind of like stuck in your house and you want to do something, you know, you want to get out. And I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. But there's, for some reason, like you feel like you're stuck within, you know, this home. So let's go ahead and clarify. Two of Swords and the Fool. The Nine of Swords. Could be your energy levels too. You know, you could be feeling a lot of emotions coming forward around the time of Halloween, and that could be something that is kind of keeping you inside, maybe not wanting to go out and go do what you've been wanting to do with the Fool energy here. Or you're overthinking it. Could be that as well. Clarify the King of Cups and the Magician. King of Swords energy. I feel like, yeah, you have this, you know, just very strong masculine presence here with the King of Swords, and perhaps, again, like your partner here is very communicative, and you're just maybe wanting to take some space, have your own space. Okay, I kind of see that. Or it's like they could have a party, have their friends over, and you're really just wanting to be, again, to have your space or have some quiet to really be able to honor, you know, the energy. Clarify the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. We have Temperance, balance, and healing. Yeah, so I think that, Cancer, you feel like a bit sabotaged by some of the masculine energies around you. Not that they're doing it on purpose, but it's just you have a different vision for Halloween, or around the energy of Halloween, and something that you know, want to do just for you, or that you want your own space for to do. Okay, and with the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Temperance, you know, there's this call of having patience. Okay, also healing. Again, you could be feeling quite a bit of emotional energy coming through. Yeah, I'm just hearing you like, damn, like you can't even meditate. You always feel like you have eyes on you, you know? I just feel like you want your space. That's what feels like it's coming through here for you. I feel like even if you went in the other room, you know, these masculine energies, whether again, like it's family, or it's your, you know, your partner coming in and like interrupting, oh, what are you doing? You know, it's just, It's innocent, but at the same time, it's quite frustrating for you, Cancer. So we have the Page of Swords and the High Priest in reverse. So with the High Priest in reverse, what I'm sensing here is like you might have to do things in a different way than how you're normally used to doing them. You might have to improvise, or kind of be a bit more spontaneous. You might not be able to do what things in the same way that you used to do them. Yeah, it's like you're rolling, kind of going with the flow. You're going with the flow. You're tired. You're experiencing all these like interruptions and everything. And now you're just you're going to have to do things not in a traditional way, in a non-traditional way, but you're kind of going to be improvising as you go here. But, I mean, I do feel like you do get some of your energy back if you take some space, for yourself, to kind of get your energy back. Because, again, like if you're at a party or there's a party at your house, it could be kind of draining or loud or distracting. It's like the opposite energy of what you want to experience. But you will find this balance and peace moving forward with that Six of Swords. Yeah. And I feel like you will be able to do what you want to do. We have the Star, so that is wish fulfillment. I just think it's going to be later in the evening than maybe what you wanted to do. So like if you have, if this is your family and you have like all the Halloween festivities or a party, it's like you might take a break from that, kind of recharge your energy, and then later in the evening, maybe you do, some form of healing or some form of connecting with your ancestors, but you do it maybe just later in the evening than you're used to. Maybe you do it while, you're taking a healing bath or something like that. Yeah. So I do feel you'll be able to do what you want to eventually, Cancer. It just might be later in the evening, and you're going to have to kind of improvise. You may not be able to do it exactly the way that you had envisioned it, planned it, or wanted to do it. Okay? And for some of you, yes, it's some form of meditation, connecting, maybe manifesting, connecting with your ancestors, something like that. Or it could be you just, again, want to be alone, just want to have your own space. Whatever that is for you, you'll know. Yeah, and I think you might be, we have the Death card and the Knight of Swords. I think you might be resisting the urge to snap or to, express yourself in a sharp manner, towards these masculine energies in your life. Or maybe you do, and you express this, this boundary, or express, your needs here to create a shift or change. Oops. Yeah, there's kind of been this vibrational mismatch energy coming through. But I feel like if you express your needs or you share your boundaries, I feel like your relationship could go through a transformation and reach a deeper level of understanding about what it is that you need. So for some of you, yes, you will be kind of like reaching that point where you're just like, I've had it. And you're like, all I wanted to do was have my space and some peace and quiet. Clarify the Two of Cups. The World card. Yeah. So there's some level of understanding or success that's happening. Maybe again, like you're speaking up for yourself here, because I'm just hearing a very loud environment and you're like, maybe you have a headache. Maybe you're experiencing a lot of emotional energy or an overflow of energy because of the energy around Halloween. But I feel like you are coming back to this place of peace, balance, expressing your boundaries. Like I said, you might have to improvise a little bit here with how you wanted to do things or how you wanted to spend your evening. But then you also have this understanding that you can reach with your partner here with the Two of Cups in the World. Yeah. And I feel like it puts a spark back into your connection, into your relationship. And then there's the wheel turns with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're making your needs known, and that helps create a shift. But I feel like you were trying to be polite about it, and it's almost like your partner couldn't hear you, or your roommates or whoever couldn't hear you over all this, loud energy. And then you speak up for yourself here, and then you kind of create this shift. And then there's this new beginning and greater level of respect and understanding as well coming through here. A transformation, your relationship going through a transformation. As your partner understands more about what you need, or your roommates or whoever you're around understands more about your needs, or maybe how their behaviors were affecting you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get guidance for Cancer. We have the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot as well. So I do feel like, again, tempers could flare a little bit here. But again, there's something that was mismatched or something that was unaligned within your connection that you're going to be bringing to the forefront. I think that's the purpose of the catalyst of this, so that things can move forward in a more balanced way. Like something needed to be repaired in the foundation of this friendship, connection, relationship. And I feel like that's the purpose of this. But again, you can be very sweet and patient, with the Temperance card, maybe you're even like trying to block out the noise and, putting in earbuds or what have you. And then you just kind of finally express your needs here. Yeah. And I feel it might shock those who observe it. It might shock those who are around, because we have the Devil energy coming through. It's your shadow. Like, your shadow is definitely coming forward here, but it's coming forward, in a way to stand up. It's like your inner warrior coming forward and standing up for your needs. Like for some of you, yeah, it might be that you have a headache, or you're not feeling well, or you just want quiet, or you're just tired. And so you have this like inner warrior coming forward and expressing your truth here, and then people are like, oh my gosh, like they're shocked by it's a bit of an outburst, it feels like, but then it helps things move forward in a more balanced way. It helps to kind of restore balance, actually. Yeah, because it could have been a behavior, an environment, or, it's like, obviously this is something that has been a cycle that has been causing you stress, okay? We've got the Five of Cups. It's been causing you stress, and maybe you haven't been saying anything, or maybe you've been patient, Or, you know, maybe whatever this was affecting your relationship, okay? But it feels like this is going to be creating that shift for you, yeah. It's going to encourage that whoever you're communicating with around you to have, you know, have a moment of reflection, or to sit back, okay, and get a new perspective. Reflect on their behavior a bit. Mature with the Hermit energy. You're definitely shining the light here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they were having a good time. Maybe they were, you know, just being loud, or maybe, you know, there was just this their shadows also being shown to them as well, because we have the Seven of Swords energy coming through. So it's like part of them like knew, like maybe they knew you didn't want to have a party, but they pushed it anyways, or they knew that they were, you know, irritating you, but they weren't picking up on those cues from you. So yeah, that's just what's coming through. But I feel like it's helping to create transformation, and balance things out within this connection. Better communication as well, clearing the air. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Cancer. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Take the best care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.